I think people have such a perception of a black woman being so strong that we're just supposed to take anything thrown at us. And then when we don't, we're weak. Well, no, I'm supposed to get beat down by everybody that comes near me? No, I'll be that bee. I'll be that bitch. If that means I have to stand for me and I have to show other young women that you should not let people take advantage of you, no matter who they are.
Black women in particular need to lay off of that strong thing. You know, that's a trap. Because when you say words like strong black woman, it makes us superhuman. And it makes people think, oh, we can conquer anything. And it's almost like superhuman.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful with that strong. You want to be strong, but that can't be your label, because that in and of itself will scare a man.
Hey sis, can we talk for a minute? I'm serious, just you and me. Have you ever felt like everyone's expecting you to be this unshakable, unstoppable force? Like no matter what's going on inside, you've got to hold it all together. That's what they call the strong black woman. And yeah, it might sound like a compliment at first, but really, it's not. It's like being put in a box where you're not allowed to hurt, rest, or ask for help. And I know it's exhausting because I feel it too. So today I want to dig into where this idea even came from, why it's not helping us, and how we can finally free ourselves from it. Let's take it way back to slavery. Our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, they were forced into strength because they didn't have a choice. Working from sun up to sundown in the fields, taking care of their babies and somebody else's babies, surviving abuse and trauma. It wasn't strength, it was survival. Fast forward to after slavery, during Reconstruction, Black women were still the backbone of our communities, holding down the house, working to make ends meet, fighting for basic human rights. The label of the strong Black woman just got stuck on us, and it followed us all the way to today. Now here we are, still expected to do it all, be everything for everyone, and not complain. But sis, this label wasn't made to lift us up. It was made to keep us quiet and keep us in line. Let's talk about emotions. How many times have you felt like you couldn't cry, couldn't break down, couldn't say, I'm not okay, because people might see you as weak? Think about it. Even when we're in pain, physical or emotional, they expect us to tough it out. Serena Williams talked about how medical staff ignored her when she said something was wrong after giving birth. Why? Because even in the hospital, we're expected to handle it. But bottling all that up doesn't make us strong. It just makes us tired and hurting. You know how it is. Just pray about it, or, girl, you'll be fine. That's what we hear when we bring up mental health, like therapy is some kind of weakness. But let me tell you something. Taking care of your mental health doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. We've been carrying so much for so long, and it's okay to need help to unpack all of it. Let me ask you this. How many times have you been the one at work who does everything? The one who stays late, picks up the slack, and never says no. And then when you finally do take a break, people act like you're slacking. They'll pile it on because they think we can handle it. And it's like we're not even allowed to get tired. We're human too. We need rest just like everybody else. This myth even shows up in how we love and are loved. We're expected to be the rock for everybody, our partners, our kids, our friends, but who's the rock for us? We're not just here to take care of everyone else. We deserve to be cared for too. We're not just here to hold people down. We're here to be uplifted too. And then there's the media. They love showing us as warriors, handling everything, never breaking down. Think about characters like Olivia Pope or Annalise Keating. Yeah, they're strong, but where's the softness? Where's the vulnerability? Meanwhile, white women on screen, they get to be strong and have moments where they cry, break down, and get held. Why don't we get that balance? Why is our strength always tied to how much we can endure instead of how much we can feel? We need more stories. Real stories about Black women being human, stories where we're happy, soft, flawed, and still deserving of love. Stories where we don't have to save the world to matter. We've been carrying this weight for way too long. It's time to put it down. Being strong doesn't mean being invincible. It means knowing when to rest, when to ask for help, and when to just be. We're not robots, and we're not here to save the world by ourselves. We're human, and that's enough. Thank you for sitting with me and listening to my inner thoughts. If this spoke to you, like it, comment, and share with another sister who needs to hear this. Let's keep lifting each other up because together we're unstoppable.